The reason why we visited is because of what happened on the 28th. Started from the 26th, 27th to 28th. We had a workshop that they all organized for us. From that workshop, we got scholars from workshop where they train us on how they operate. We'll now take off from there in terms of giving us scholarship, giving us some things to, like buses and some other things that may come, and going on tour to inspect or go on inspection tour of their projects in our campuses in the Niger Delta. If actually we that feel the environmental impact of the oil they explore, we feel the illegal bunkering and some other things that happens in the region. If actually we that have that environmental impact is actually benefiting from where our wealth is. So when the thing was called, the blueprint that NPDC in Abuja gave to us and the one there are two different things. Meaning that I can categorically say that the NPDC management and the staff of NPDC is very biased, and they are not straightforward in their dealings with the communities where they operate. So that made us to protest on that 27th. That 27th is actually a very massive protest that was carried by national dailies and the national TVs. The next day, DC intervened and some other person intervened. Then they were going for a peaceful meeting at the NPDC headquarters gate. Before you know, the counter-attack team came there and say, "When I don't come again," I said, "I don't shoot. We are here," and the DP was telling them that no, they are here for peace meeting. Before you know, they shot. When they shot, the place scattered. The DSS director called. She was chanting that. And I said, "Mommy, we are not here for protest. We are actually here for a peace talk between the Niger Delta Student Union government, national executive members, and that of the NPDC management." They shot one of our students, which is Julian Martin's 400 level students from the University of Benin. They shot at our leg. We rushed out to the hospital while the protest continued until Oga came to intervene. Because of the love and respect we have for him, we have to calm down and listen to him. And then the NPDC management, represented by the manager of community relations, Mr. Daira Abubakar, came to hold a meeting with us, promised us all sorts of things. At the end of the day, it's different thing entirely we saw that led to another congress. We called the congress that we cannot let this matter die. We must go back and meet them, this time around in a very more drastic way, before he intervened immediately, saying that we should meet with you because these periods are festive period. And from the way he talked to us, we went back and we reasoned back that the way he talked to us yesterday night, it really pleases us. And if you do something against the way you advises us, it will not tell well of us tomorrow, because tomorrow is better. So on this note, I want to appeal to you that we are sorry. Then moving forward, to say we have officially called off the protest. And from our letter here, yesterday we said we'll prepare a letter and give to you. The items are very clear. The number one item is abandonment of our dear Jelena Martins, a 400 level mass communication student of the University of Benin, whose state of origin is Akwa Ibom State. That was shot by a trigger-happy policeman on the 28th of October 2021, 1 year plus now. Despite a DPO being present to inform him of our peaceful presence, we resolved that our previous and present medical bills should be paid in full, and in any specialty hospital where all medical facilities are available, automatic scholarship should be awarded to her up to her masters in any country of her choice all over the world, and other welfare packages that may be needed by her. 2, to plan and commence another training/workshop to understand the Petroleum Industry Act, backed up with the laptop of the 50 participants. Thereafter, launch another scholarship and empowerment scheme to enable the oil producing community students benefit from what they get as environmental impact, in order to enable them be educated so as to think their mind away from illegal bunkering, oil theft, and other social vices activities in the creeks of the Niger Delta. Then 3, to release the buses for the union, as discussed with Mr. Hamza Umar, the Executive Director of Support Services, in our previous meetings.
I'm happy that you people have put in considering the hardship that it will have, the toll of hardship that will have been to our people. Many of them are just coming to celebrate Christmas from within the country and outside the country, and even those within. This period, they all want to go and shop for their children, preparing for Christmas. So it will have been a major setback and serious discomfort for all commuters today if you have embarked on that protest. So I want to thank you for understanding with us and also putting the people in front burner of your decision. So I want to say that is spirit of our Luther. The struggle must continue, obviously, but we must be civil in anything that we do. You know, our approach as student union government during the military is completely different from the approach in a democracy. And interestingly, I was the president that have to midwife the attitude and methods of an approach of how we deal with authority under military and how we now deal with them under civilian administration, being the first announced president after the military. So I was president when the military was going, when a new democratic setting, Obasanjo, came in. So it was a major crisis for me to be able to switch from where we have to engage government at the level of barricade to now engaging government on a roundtable discussion. Because during the military, the only engagement is on the level of barricade. But now in a democracy, we have to engage on a round table. So it was difficult for me then to get our students to first come to a roundtable discussion. And that's where we invented the 3 C's: consultation, consolidation, before confrontation. Whereas during the military, it was confrontation first. I'm happy that we were able to learn something last night, and let's keep that track. Like I said, let's keep that track. And if we keep that track, not only the student union government and the student movement that will benefit, but you will be able to have a future of a new generation of young men and women that will actually reposition our country to the level that we want it to be. So I want to thank all of you. But the issues are germane. Obviously, issues of welfare of students, issues of enhancing your studies are things that naturally are things that we should be able to deal with. And NPDC as an organization, obviously, they have their corporate social responsibility that they are supposed to actually deliver to the Niger Delta student as far as education is concerned. Beyond laptops and all those things, infrastructure, they need to also come in. So I want to say that I will bring to their knowledge your demands, possibly set up a meeting between them and you to see how some of these issues, if not all, can be dealt with, so that we'll have not only have peace, but we'll have a mutual understanding between the students and the NPDC, so that tomorrow, because most of you will form the bulk of the workforce of the NPDC tomorrow, so the synergy is very critical, so that we'll have a transition of you being knowledgeable enough to take up the mantle of leadership when the team fall on you tomorrow to even be in charge of the corporation. So I think your own organization is one organization that they have to take very seriously. So I want to assure you that, and also to thank the Deputy Commissioner of Police for his role, maybe because it's useful. It's useful, so it's closer to us. That is why it's able to be able to calm all of us. So I want to thank you for your role.